Let me remove it, and then I'm going to go ahead and dispute this Verizon account, and poof, it's going to disappear because they don't know how to connect this Verizon debt to my address because it's no longer there. I'm at 321 Main Street. And that's all. That shit doesn't work. It doesn't work. I used to practice that back in the day. So what I would tell people is, hey, and I still have the letters, and the reason why I still have the letters is because no matter what I say to y'all, no matter what I prove to y'all, historically, you guys ignore what I say, and then you're stuck in your own ways. You still want to do letters, you still want to do PI verification, which is personal information verification, is what she's talking about. Yeah, and it still doesn't work and you get frustrated. So you do all of the steps that I tell you that doesn't work anymore until you finally cross over and you're like, you were right. Okay, I should have signed it. So whatever, whatever, right? But how that would used to work is I would tell people, hey, use this personal information letter, which I still have, and it's not deemed a dispute. Okay. So with a dispute, you can only dispute with the CRAs once every 30 days. If you do it multiple times, then they'll lock you out, they'll freeze you out, they'll verify all your um debt, and you won't get anywhere. Okay, it makes your life much difficult. It makes the disputing process really slow. But you can send personal information letters every day, every week, several times a month, because you're not disputing anything, you're correcting the information that's on your credit report. Even though this is not a method that I agree with anymore, it's still good to remove old addresses from your credit report, especially if you are trying to get, we'll say, business credit or credit cards. It just looks better just to have one name, one address, one date of birth, one employer anyway. That's the only thing that should be on there. But when it comes to a so-called hack, that's not it. Like, that's not going to help you get deletions faster. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Okay, it's a bunch of bullshit. It does not work. So the theory is, if I get my old address removed and then I go ahead and dispute the Verizon account, then naturally the credit reporting agencies are going to remove that. It doesn't work like that. You didn't even do a proper dispute if you followed that method. I'm sure that that's not going to work. But no, don't drink the Kool-Aid. You can go on Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion and dispute online. As I've stated multiple times, the one and only um, line that works, or something similar to what I'm about to say that works, is I am disputing the completeness and accuracy of the payment history. If you do not have that verbiage in your letter, or if you're not using that verbiage when you dispute online, what's going to happen is the credit reporting agencies don't completely respect or acknowledge that as an actual dispute. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to get deletions. You can get deletions by doing everything under the sun besides what I'm telling you. However, if you get the debt back on your credit report and you pull up that old letter, hey, I told you this was wrong, I gave you a long speech about this is wrong, they can always say, they meaning the creditor, they can always come back and say, you never properly disputed, which means you did not say, I'm disputing the completeness and accuracy of the payment history, or something to that effect. If you're saying, oh, it has to be disputed 100% accurate, no, 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 that doesn't work anymore. That doesn't work anymore. And I could pull up an article on that. We could do a whole other, I will do that for you. I will give you that fact. So you guys don't think I'm just pulling this out my ass. That no longer works anymore because the CRAs could not accommodate being 100% accurate across all three credit reporting agencies, because the companies or the entities that's reporting on your credit report are coming from the creditors. So if the creditors are reporting wrong information, that's not on the CRAs, that's on the creditors. So they're saying. I digress. I'll move on. Like I said, I'll do another video on it. I'll do another video just to explain to you guys where that comes from in case you don't believe me. So again, you guys, to do an actual dispute, You can dispute online. You do not need to keep talking. You don't need a letter. You don't need to say all this, that, and third. Go online, go under each account where you can dispute and say, I'm disputing the completeness and accuracy of the payment history and move on. Wait your 30 days. And because you're disputing online, the real hack is you get faster results. A lot of times, like I say, like 50, 60% of the time, you get your results within like a week. Other than that, they come within 28, 30 days. You're good. You're golden. All right. I want to share one more YouTube video. And the reason why I'm sharing this one is because it was like as close to accurate as possible. But again, if you're just a regular schmegular person trying to learn credit repair, you don't know the difference. Like this just looks like a good-hearted, nice gentleman who seems to. You can't see my other arm. Look at that. Oh my god, that's weird. It looks like I only got one arm. But anyway, this looks like a gentleman who's really knowledgeable and trustworthy. He has the white beard and the mustache, and he has the glasses on. He's looking like this, like he's a concerned dad. And it's like, yeah, I believe you, guy. I believe you. But I'm gonna have to pick apart some of the things that he said as well. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. As I fiddle around with this shit. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's from the beginning. How do I start from the beginning? Hold on. I don't know how to like reset these. Here we go. Okay, so here's the thing that is confusing a lot of people. I think it confuses a lot of people when it comes to consumers, when they're trying to fix their own credit, when it comes to a lot of credit experts or credit repair specialists, whatever y'all call yourselves in these credit streets. Okay, when he uses the word they have to, they don't have to do shit. Like, let's just be clear on that. They don't have to do shit. They should be doing shit, but they don't have to do shit because they don't want to do shit. And that's why we're in the predicaments that we're in with bad credit reporting. A lot of the things that are showing on your credit report are violations, they are inaccurate. There's conflicting information, there's merged credit reports, maybe with you and your parent, or you and your child, you and your twin. All right. But the CRAs don't have to do shit. They should be doing shit, but they're not. So when you get online and you're learning how to fix your credit, or you're trying to hone your skills as a credit expert, and you're getting videos like this, like this, and they're like, yeah, they gotta remove it, and all you got to do, yeah, they don't have to, especially if you keep saying this isn't accurate. This needs to be 100% accurate. My rights are violated. I'm using this 1560 code or whatever fucking code you got. Nah. And one thing about these so-called letters that is just killing me. I'm sick of you guys. I'm sick of us as experts still practicing this. Is you're writing dispute letters using codes to the people that already know about the codes. So when you're like, yeah, this violates my rights under 15, I don't even know the codes. The reason why I don't know the codes because I don't use the codes. I mean, and the codes I do use, You'll check it and go to my next level credit academy. Go to next level credit academy. You'll see what I use. You'll see what codes I use. The code I do know off the rip is a federal code called the UCC Article 9. And that's in relation to repossessions. Okay. Other than that, I don't talk about codes. Why would I talk codes to people that are trained in the codes that you're bringing up? They know what they're violating already. They know that. You don't know that. Matter of fact, a lot of times you guys are using codes that don't even apply to the situation that you're disputing, which is why you're not getting results. People like this are telling you wrong shit. Oh yeah, you got his head tilted. Yeah, you got this is wrong.